Alright. Let's just do a quick test. Make sure everything is running smoothly. Let me go ahead and get my super dandy drawing glove on. Can't possibly draw without my glove. And get hydrated. Just a little bit of tea. Alright. Hello everybody. I'm so excited for today's stream. We are drawing our yeti and she is enjoying some spaghetti. I love puns and I feel like I really should do more work that includes visual puns because they're fantastic. The easiest way to get me to fall into a fit of laughter is just by wordplay and puns. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day today. Hope you're doing well. And let's just jump into it. Doing something a bit different today by having her hairline be a widow's peak. I don't know how to phrase that sentence. Normally, I pretty much only draw bangs or a straight line sort of for the hairline, but I wanted to play around more with the shape of the hairline, so I thought, why not do something a bit more intricate? But I still can't decide if I really like the shape or not. But we'll see as the picture progresses if I decide to stick with it or if I decide to change it. Like I've said before in a couple of previous art streams, I try not to get too attached to anything that I'm drawing, especially if I don't like how the picture is looking. I don't see the point in finishing a piece that I know I'm not going to like because I don't like it while I'm working on it. I very rarely will end up liking it after the fact. Oh goodness, I have a sneeze and it's just not coming out. Ugh. Oh, this is what torture feels like. On the bright side though, I think my allergies are finally dissipating, which is pretty thrilling considering the last couple of weeks I have just been a sniffly, congested mess. So I'll be finally happy when I can just wake up one day and breathe like a normal person. I will say that sideburns are also surprisingly difficult to draw, but probably because I've never truly drawn sideburns before. The only other time I could think of drawing them was the last time that I did this. She also had sideburns to go with the Bigfoot Yeti appeal. side looks longer than the other side. Is it looking long? Whoops. Come on, I just want one nice curve. Just one really nice curve. Alright, there we go. It's looking a little bit better, a little nicer, I think. Maybe if we curl it in. It looks like something. I want to give her sort of square face, but I think it's coming off as more of a baby face, and I'm not too mad at that. I think I like that, and it might look a little bit different compared to the other ones. Make her look a bit more unique, I think. I get the feeling that this character is probably very young for yeti years, is what I probably will. I don't know, maybe they're just sort of like fake creatures that can live for a really, really long time. I think that'd be nice. The yetis just sort of protect the mountains and the nature around them, keeping too many people from treading on ancient paths. I also wanted to give the yeti like two cute little afro puffs. I don't know, I think it's sort of reminiscent of snowballs, which I find pretty fitting for a yeti. I just think it's a cute look though, in all honesty. I will put afro puffs on all of my characters until the day that I die. I mean, I guess it makes sense because even Rosette, who's the fairy mascot, she also has afro puffs, but they're rose afro puffs. So she has two little roses. Although I think I should probably try drawing her in her other style, because I also did a sort of rosebud bantu knot look before. Well, it's probably a long time ago. But I don't think I've drawn her with the rosebud bantu knots, but I think it's a really cute look. I just don't think I'm that good at drawing them. That's my little secret. But practice makes perfect, as they all say. And I think I'm gonna try and finish shaping her head rather than leave the space for her little baubles, hair baubles, hair pom-poms. I'm not quite sure what they are, but they're cute. And I remember having them in my hair all the time as a kid growing up. Hair twisties? I kind of want to play with the shape of her eyebrows, so I'm doing it a sort of reverse eyebrow shape where it's smaller in the front and then it gets thicker versus going from thicker towards the center of the face to thinner going out. I don't know, I kind of like it. It's cute. And I'll leave the face for another layer. Actually, I wonder if I could turn on, yes, if I turn on the reference layer and just like throw that up in the side. Perfect. Now we can all see sort of what's going on. I feel like this music is way more jazzy than I thought it was going to be. I chose chill pop from this playlist of tracks that's supposed to be really good for streaming. For streaming. Let's try Future Bass. To be honest, I am very old. I don't know the names of half of these genre stations. It can be a bit confusing for me because I think, wait, isn't that just the same music? But we'll see. I know that right as I talk about how I'm getting so much better and I'm not sniffling anymore, my nose just immediately is like, oh, you were talking about me? So sorry if you hear me just going through it on stream. Oh wow, that side is way longer than the other side. A little more symmetrical? It'd be so hard to tell sometimes. And I also don't know why I decided that a yeti would have a sailor uniform. It's just what I ended up drawing the first time that figured why not. Knew it. Maybe I was inspired by a Snow Miku look I saw at the time. I honestly couldn't tell you why I thought she needed to be in a sailor uniform. But we're gonna make it look really cute. I'm just gonna roll with it. I also want to get her arms to look way more furry than they did last time. Because it gets cold up there in the mountains. And the big furry arms should contrast nicely with her little claws. I think that one of my favorite yeti designs, could it be a yeti design, is the Abominable Snowman from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer series. It was like the old stop-motion cartoons that they always play around the holidays. And they had the Abominable Snowman, and just, that's what the Yeti looks like to me. That design has stuck with me all these years. I haven't even watched Rudolph in probably about 2-3 years now. There's something about those old stop-motion cartoons that, like, I liked them, but at the same time, they terrified me. And I don't know what it is about them that does that. I don't know, it's just something about them. And now for the main grill, gotta have some nice sketty. Oh yeah, I remember the last time I was talking to you guys about how I made a new dish for dinner, and the verdict was in, and it was surprisingly really delicious. It was a butternut squash pasta dish, and I added Italian sausage to it. I added some, what was it? Spinach and something else. I can't remember off the top of my head. And I was super nervous about it just because I never cooked with squash before. And it turned out really, really yummy. Mr. Man absolutely loved it. He said it was his favorite thing that I've made so far. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was okay. But it still just makes me happy that he liked me cooking so much. So many noodles. I always love pasta dishes. I could go for some spaghetti right now. It's just so good, especially when it's freshly made at home. It's the best. I will say that trying to figure out how to draw claws holding a fork is probably the most challenging part of this illustration, hands down. I probably redrew the sketch about a dozen times, and it still doesn't look quite right to me, but hopefully everything else looks so fantastic that I get a pass on the hand. It's kind of giving Muppet vibes. Whoops. I figured some cute scallops would be adorable detail to the dress. I would love to have a scallop hem skirt. I think they're so cute. And there we are. Yeah, I'm gonna do the fourth and distance and then try and draw out the face and the noodles all on a separate layer. How do I want to do this? I think that this is about right. I'm just gonna leave the ends open like that and probably make the fork a little less round. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. There we go, it's actually pretty good if I say so myself. I'm just adding a bit more detail back in the ear, and then let's go into the face. I always like to save this part for last because it's my favorite part. The face definitely brings a lot of character to, well, the character. comes the hard part. Although I will say for like, I don't know why, but this is easier to draw than the tusks on the orc girl one to draw. Ah, yeah. Nothing beats a bowl of noodles. Unless it's pizza. I'm sorry if you guys could hear Oliver losing his mind because Mr. Man came home. Sometimes I get a little bit jealous, but only a little bit. If Mr. Man doesn't open the door exactly 0.2 seconds after Oliver hears the garage door closing, it's game over. I kind of want to try and draw the noodle going through one of the fork tines, maybe like that. And it also hides the little mistakes that I made, like try to get the fork to look correct. So it's really just a win-win. Oliver! I'm still here too. He just goes right back to meowing. He doesn't even care. Oh wait, I wonder if I could just sort of... Yes, Oliver, I hear you. Oh, he's back. Hello, I'm glad to see you too, Ollie. Glad to see you too. Oh, are you leaving now? Thank you for letting me know, Oliver. It's very thoughtful of you. Oh my goodness, what is with this face? I think the eyes need to be moved just a little bit. I think that's a little bit better. And then for the background, I just want to do just some simple mountain-esque shapes. The idea of a mountain. Alright, let's switch that to triangle. Oh no, am I doing this in the wrong way? think I forgot. No, I'm not. Sweet. I just thought I was doing all this right over my line, but I just finished. Yes, hello, Oliver. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and erase the bits that are gonna be behind everything. Now I took a look at some of the other pictures, so I know I want the background to be green, just so we can get a little matching match going on. Make everything really cohesive, because I've used all of the other colors so many times as far as like the background goes. But as for her, Miss Ma'am, I think I want her to be blue. Just a really nice blue color. Because, like I said before, very much inspired by the abominable snowman. When coloring, I usually like to just start with the colors that I know specifically what they're going to be first, and then sort of figure out the palette and how it's going to coordinate after the fact. I very rarely, if ever, have like an idea of what the colors are going to be or what the hair color is going to be until I actually get around to coloring in the areas that I do know, because then I end up changing them if I try to do it ahead of time anyways. I do want to say that for the last 3 streams, Oliver has had to yodel. He is a very interesting cat. I swear, it's like he times it. And then I guess this is going to be like for the hair. Like, it is the same way. Oops. I knew I was gonna make that mistake today. Is he alright? Poor kitty. It has been almost every stream. I honestly don't know what kind of colors I want to do for the background though. I feel like I'm at a bit of a loss, especially with the green. Maybe I'll just make the mountains or dark blue or something like that. But I feel like that's pretty just like typical for everything to be white and blue colors just because it's winter time. And I guess yetis live in the snow, so you want to blend in. Maybe I'll do something different. Make her wear a little summery outfit. That way if everything else is off, it'll add a little bit of contrast. I might make a cute look. I know that I've done some pretty wacky sort of color ideas already. I think the most interesting choice so far would be the Lisa Frank inspired mummy, because I thought I was gonna go ahead and just do a regular mummy look with the pale sort of old linen yellow colored bandages, but then I thought, why not rainbow colors? But I don't know. I do like doing different things like that. I think that adding the stickers to the coffin was a nice touch as well. I have to pat myself on the back. But it's also really hard to come up with something that I feel like will look good, still be really different, but also still recognizable. Just the three balls that you have to balance in this juggling act. So jealous. Oliver is sitting in Mr. Man's lap, and he's just the happiest cat in the world. He's purring so loudly. You make me jealous, dear. I really like using that HB pencil to sort of make things blended in, but not so smooth like the airbrush does. I love that finish. It's a nice touch. I guess let's go ahead and make the spaghetti, because I still don't know what colors I want for the clothes. Maybe she's wearing red. Like she's planned out this meal, because I know that the worst part of any pasta meal is spilling the sauce all over your outfit. So maybe she's wearing red so she can hide any pasta sauce mishaps that might accidentally happen. And maybe pink. I want a pink kick. Oh, I completely forgot about her eyebrows. You good, sir? Maybe make it a dark blue. I'm still trying to keep within this color palette that I chose for all of the monster pearls for Drawtober. So I'm finding it very difficult to stay with it this time around, actually. You know what, now I think about, I should just make this all purple. But like, a nice desaturated purple. Yeah. I'll probably make this lighter, actually. Can you stop that? I don't hear her, but I hear you. Side a little darker. My favorite changed my mind about all that stuff. I said I really want to put her in a really cute blue and white outfit now. I think I would just go with the purple. It's so sweet looking. Sort of like a snow Mickey type of look. So yeah, we'll go with a lighter blue and then just make this a really cute. 'Cute little dress. Whoa. Oh, I didn't close it right here. I think maybe the skirt will have some sort of ombre on it. Sort of like the Aurora kind of color. That could be a lot of fun, actually. See, I said I would add back the hair bubbles, so I'm doing that. And these are going to be purple. And then, let's see the pink. Oops. Oops. So we're going to make them the same layer so that way I can really play with the gradients when I add that part in. I'll just have the fork match. Oh, it was circle. Oops. I'm so used to it switching to ellipse as the first option. But once Procreate actually recognizes my poor attempt at drawing the circle. Alright, so we got pom-poms in. And I think we'll do the same sort of color scheme for eyes as well. It's gonna be like purple to dark blue with pink highlights. It's gonna look super cute. Okay, so I think just to get across the whole aurora look, I'm gonna make this blue a bit darker. Wait, that's a max separation. No, that's not gonna work. That's better. I think I kind of want the middle pom-pom to be a big white pom-pom. So far so good, I think. Although I kind of want to move the tri-branches on there. I think it's kind of janky. I think I just moved it back to the same spot. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's this one. I think that's a little better. It's a start. It's something. Okay. So now let's just jump into the shading part. I've been using this HB pencil a lot in memories of pictures, and it's such a lifesaver. It looks so cute, like especially for shading, because I like the texture that it gives versus the airbrusher to make soft shading. It doesn't look as appealing to me. And then in combination with the ink bleed, oh, it's so cute together. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in the areas that I really want to just cut out of the shadow. I'm still learning how to do that though, like how to decide where to put the hard shading versus the soft shading, because I feel like I'm so used to like cell shading everything that when I try to add soft shading it just sort of goes everywhere. Yeah, I don't need that. I feel like at least using the HB pencil brush is really helpful because it's a nice medium between the two. If you add enough layers with the HB pencil brush, then I guess it's just HB pencil. If you add enough layers, it does get more opaque. It doesn't get as opaque as the ink bleed, but like I said, it's a nice middle when I'm trying to decide. Decide how I'm gonna do this Aurora look. Okay, what if I just sort of block it all down? It's sort of like a ribbon, right? So I'll try that, and then this. I'm just filling in the spots. I don't know how important that is to fill in the spots on this, but we'll see. And then I think there's like a green or a yellow maybe. This probably would have ended up a lot better if I used a reference. Maybe I will when I end up seeing how horrible this first pass is. It's not too abysmal. Let's try motion blur instead. Yeah, that looks a lot more like an Aurora, but it still doesn't look enough like one. I'm doing it, I'm looking it up now. So it's like a green to... I honestly can't tell. It's got a lot of colors, I can see that, but I think it's like dark blue to a lighter blue to purple pink. I think the green was too much. Oh wait, so is it like... Oh wait, I think I did it the wrong way. Maybe it's supposed to be more like the colors are that way sideways and then they blend into each other. Hold on, let me see. So if I block this, let's fill it in with the purple, and then we'll go in with the pink, and it's like that. do the Gaussian blur effect to these colors to blend that out. Are we getting somewhere? I think this sort of looks like the picture. It's very tricky. You know what? I think what would actually make it look more realistic is if I had the line sort of waving through, or just cut it out. Okay, and then I think if I just move this around, I really want it to look super like curly wavy. I don't think that's what I'm trying to do. I think I need to liquefy it. And that's I think that makes it feel, oops, a bit more organic. I think we're getting somewhere. It definitely looks interesting. Whether or not I like it is an entirely different story. I think the scalloped hem is actually like really bad with this. So what if I just decide instead to put it on the top? I don't know, if I just flip it around. I think that's the deal. But all that hard work. I think this one out. Oops. I was putting the bottom of that before. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Let's duplicate this and then like no, I think that's a bit much for both. Let me see if I can do some sort of light effect. Highlight, that looks pretty cute. I feel look better on normal though. I just want to saturate it more maybe. Yeah. And then for these parts, if I just have the little stripes that go with the theme. The dress itself, maybe have some like, I don't know, star shapes. Really want it to look like easy breezy. Is it snow? Is it starlight? You'll never know. I feel like I have a bunch of spots in one area. It's like too many. It's not even enough, if that weirdly makes sense. Come on, just a little baby. Trying to make sure I don't forget like the edges or anything like that too. Like I want it to be an all around pattern, so it needs to look like it's actually all around without looking too cluttered. And I think that's it, so I think I'm going to move on to the top now. I actually think that this bit is going to be the one with the snow and the stars. Just so there's a little bit of contrast, maybe. And I think that hair is going to have a little purple. Oh no, maybe a green tint to it. Since I used this really nice mint green color that hasn't shown up anywhere else yet. shading for her hair and her little arm flames. Look at this thing. It's kind of hard to decide how I wanted to do the shading for her hair since it was the curly kind. I still haven't found a method that I really like to use, 100% go to yet. Does that look fluffy? I think that's pretty fluffy. Add some shading to the actual outfit. I think I'm only going to add it in like some very small places. I forget that this layer is not enough. I just... There you go. A little bit of transparency. Just do little touches over for the eyes, a little bit of that dark blue color. So let's go real dark. And that's going to be a shadow. And then the pink is going to be a highlight. Not that pink. Also not that one. There you go. Nice bubblegummy color. Oh, and then the green can be the little catch lights. There you go. Now she has some real like aurora eyes. And I want to add let's go with a dark purple for the irises. And then the dark blue color is also going to be the one that's on the perimeter. I'm just going to add this color so it's also the one that's used for her eyes. There you go, her eyelids have a little shading on it. And then since I'm on the line, I think I'm going to use this for the line as well. This green is probably my favorite color. I love the minty look. And then for the noodles, okay, let me do this. No, that's not dark enough. Oh, maybe it should be red. I feel like that makes more sense. Oops, turned that off when I meant to keep it on. There we go, that way it actually looks like there's some sauce on there. Alright, now for the part that I could put it off, because I don't actually know how I want to design these. I want to do the little puffs. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and draw some lines out of the, like, original. Oops. There we go, just make it a little fuzzy on the edges. Let's see if it works for these ones. think I found a way I actually like doing pom-poms. Oh my gosh. This is cute. I like this. Oh my gosh. So now for the white one, I think I'm gonna go with the blue color that we went with. Or maybe like a lighter blue. Yeah. Alright. And then the background. Almost forgot. I want it to be pretty minimal. Okay, you know what'd be really cool though is if there was an aurora behind her, like in the moon. So let's take this. And then kind of copy this. There. Oh, I actually kind of like the going over everything. And now I feel like green doesn't work, so let me just make it blue. No, that's too much for me. I'll keep this purple. Change the background. Move it and then green so it sort of matches the other one. And then it's very I just want it to be like a regular basic blue. No, not that much. Maybe if it was a dark blue, so it's sort of nighttime reminiscent. Make the moon a different color. is sort of coming off gray, and I don't necessarily dislike it. Can I do a roller on this? Yeah, if I could do a round mask, I can do it over the entirely wrong area. I want it to cover her face. Okay, so it is over the lines that I want it to be over, and not feeling any of those color changes. So let's set it back to normal. And then I guess make it really bright. The layer mask wasn't like 100% okay. I've never used a layer mask before, so I'm kind of confused by this. But you can still sort of see the aurora even though I had erased it. I thought I erased it. Just because I moved it. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us today. So thank you all so much for watching. I had a blast. Hope you did too.